Hi everybody, Lynn here again, and it's a rather different live stream tonight. I am with a lovely group of ladies here, and I will introduce you to some of them in a minute. But I am also, you might see from the header, that I'm taking part in something called Ladies Go Live 30, and it's helping ladies. And well, men are allowed to join in as well, but it's a 30-day challenge. And hi, Lottie. First time, day 11 it is, Lottie, isn't it? Lottie is part of the group who are running this challenge. And I've a bit slow coming in here, but not slow on live stream because I've been live streaming for a while. And tonight, today you put the title "Content is Queen." So look, I do have a crown, but I couldn't find it, so I've had to put my tiara on instead, and it's slipping off. Not to worry about that, but I'm going to introduce you to somebody who's actually met the Queen.
No, the Queen's met me.
Oh, sorry. Right, okay, hang on. Let me.
You've got one crown and I've got two at the back of my head there. I've got a double crown.
Right, you've got a double crown. Okay, so this is lovely Donna. Donna,
hello.
Tell us. The Queen's met you. Tell us more about it.
Yeah. Well, basically, in 2010, I received the MBE from the Queen for my setting up a charity in Sheffield called the Manor. Excuse me.
Tell
just
them
hang on
to
a
be
bit.
quiet.
Shut your gobs. Right? The Queen's on now. Oh my gosh.
We got lots of people coming in, and we got lots of comments.
They're very rude girls. I'm very, very
sorry.
sorry.
Donna, say where we are and what we're doing and who these rude people are.
Okay, we're in the Ryde Castle Hotel. And,
no, we're not. We're in Ryde Esplanade.
We are in the Ryde Esplanade. See, I've gone. They've sent me loopy now. Look, watch. Look, look, it's gone. The eyes have gone. And so the bottom line is we're in the Esplanade Hotel, and we're a group of women called.
Naughty.
I'm trying to be suave and sophisticated here. I'm surrounded by, plebs, basically. Plebs, because I'm queen. I am royalty.
She is.
And so, yes, we're in this place, and we meet monthly, and it's called Isle Style. And it's for women that are 50 plus, and the philosophy is fashion is for everyone, style is for the individual, develop your style. And that's us. And we've had a massive conversation tonight about charity shops. Anyway, having said that, I did meet the Queen. I was presented with the MBE at Buckingham Palace. And she's tiny.
Is she?
But she has got the most fabulous complexion. Absolutely superb. And I did notice that she likes shoes and boots because she looks straight down.
Let's have a look at yours.
They're mine today. They're the ones
it's a bit
for
dark.
today.
Actually, a bit dark there, but sorry, got to turn my phone this way. Sorry, folks. There we go. Look at her boots. Look at her wonderful. Look at her wonderful trousers as well. You can put your leg down now.
It is rather an eccentric group.
It is an eccentric group, but we have
fabulous
lots of fun. And talk about what the charity event we did last year.
Oh wow! Well, the thing is that sometimes what happens is, we can actually just take over in the sense of it's all about us.
We've taken over this
hotel. We've
hotel.
taken over, and there's usually about 16 or 18 of us a night. And on the Facebook page, there's about 70 plus women. And it's about developing confidence and developing your own sense of style. And so last year we decided that we were going to do something for somebody else. I'm getting bored now, so just hang on.
Look at her glasses. I don't know if you can see them very well.
So we decided to do a fashion show to raise funds for the island soup kitchen. Right. And we raised £500. But the beauty of it was that actually all the models are in Isle Style, and the first group of clothes that they wore belonged to themselves. And it was about developing their own sense of style and showing other women the kind of different styles that you can wear. We don't have to all look the same. And some of us are classic, vintage, bohemian, new wave. We've got a punk actually. Can't see her. She's a bit of a punk. And so we all developed and modelled our own style. And then afterwards, we developed clothes. We wore clothes that we were actually going to donate that night. And we designed and upcycled 20 plus jackets that we bought for £1 each, and yours, Lynn, was amazing.
Describe it.
It was a Christmas jacket that she put actual baubles and bells on.
But
it was
bows, baubles and bells.
absolutely, it was phenomenal. But it was packed that night, and as I said, we sold out. We absolutely sold out.
We did, and it was amazing. How much did you say? How much?
£500.
£500. That was brilliant, wasn't it? And that went to
the Island Soup Kitchen.
Yeah, sorry,
for people living on the streets, and we've actually got one at the moment that lives further up, and he lives in a shop doorway.
And you know, I got him a hot water bottle,
Yes,
but
yeah.
Tesco's donated that. When
Did
I went
they?
up to buy it, they
Right,
donated
I'm getting bored.
it. That was
I'll
nice.
take bored
She's getting
now.
bored with her. Lottie, who's running this, one of the ladies running the
Hello,
challenge.
Lottie.
She's put Isle style. Is this you? No, what are we? The Isle of what?
We are the Isle of Wight Isle Style group.
50 plus. 50 plus, because we're all over.
Yeah.
Donna
That's
just
it.
enjoys making a spectacle of herself.
We've got to.
And that was dear Tina over here, who's actually helping with the lighting. Look, she's got her talk because the lighting's not great. She was, but Lottie's saying that she looks across from the Witterings to us at Christmas holidays.
The Witterings.
The Witterings across the water, you see.
Wittering, great wittering.
Well, we used to say that women wittered, whatever.
We do a lot, don't we?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So, right. Have you any
Thank
more
you.
to say?
Well, no, because look, I think other people should be given the opportunity because they are very, very stylish. We have
yes,
some very and we love
I can hold
charity shops, don't we?
We do,
Sally.
we do.
We adore charity shops, and Sally and I are going to do a review of charity shops.
That's it. So watch this space. Watch this space. Okay. So Tina, do you want to come in the hot seat? Maybe she can. Wait a minute. Can somebody else hold the light? Hang on. We're swapping round because it's easier than. That's it. So this is my lovely friend Tina. Tina, introduce yourself a bit more. Tell us everybody what you do.
Hello there, my name's Tina, and I'm one of the invitees because this is a by invitation only group, the Isle Style 50 Plus. I got to know Donna a couple of years ago from another thing that she was organising. I have many hats that I wear. I run a B&B. I'm a qualified reflexologist, and I present a radio show on a Sunday afternoon on a station, an internet online station called The Island Radio, and Donna and Lynn have both been guests on that station talking about their various things that they're doing. So whether it's been the poetry that Donna does, she's also an artist, and working for various charities that we mentioned about the pop-up soup kitchen, and Lynn's been talking about her favourite, her passion in life, social media and networking and things. So yes.
And you have to, you have to tell the story about my network group.
Right. Okay. Well, Lynn originally and we met through an event or a group about 7 or 8 years ago now. It's getting on. It's a good while ago.
2010 was my group started.
Oh, right, okay. So it was before that, so we met before that, and we got to know each other. And on this particular day, Lynn phoned me up for a bit of a chat, and she'd been talking to someone about setting up a group, a networking group here on the Isle of Wight, and she was trying to think of a name. Now, for me, I can't add up unless...
she's telling me to hold the light higher.
Right. Anything past sort of higher than 20, and I've had it because I've run out of fingers and toes. But I like words.
Somebody else hold that light.
So,
he's making you look ghostly, apparently.
Right?
We don't want you to be ghostly. Look. No, that one. Can you hold that one? Sorry. There we go. Top tip from Lottie. Thank you. That's better.
I think it needs to go up higher.
Yeah. Higher. Yeah. Thank you.
Higher. So, whoa. We were chatting away, and Lynn was talking about the way that she wanted this group to be sort of interested and lively and active and buzzing. And because I like playing with words, I came up with it suddenly just popped into my head that we call the group White Buzz. And that's how Lynn's networking group originally was born, just from that little conversation that we had.
And then that's when I became called the Connection Queen, hence the crown.
Yes, and the Queen Bee as well.
The Queen Bee, yes, absolutely. So the fact that the title is... got queen. What was it? Content is queen.
Yes.
We're making a lot of queen content here. So that's lovely. Lots of people coming in here. Thank you, everybody, for coming in.
So that's
Anybody
me.
else? Yeah, that's Tina. Oh, name your B&B?
Oh, yes, if anyone is coming to the Isle of Wight, we have a 4-star exclusive one single suite B&B called Embarked Cottage, which is just on the outskirts of Newport, where you will be the only guests should you come and stay, and it's www.bankcottagebandb, .co.uk, but you can always find us on Facebook. Or you can just look online through booking.com, have us. But yes, so that's us, and we're able to accommodate up to 5 people, but it's as long as you don't mind sharing. It's a family.
And one of my sons has stayed there, hasn't he?
He has, absolutely.
He's enjoyed himself.
He was doing yoga on the sun terrace.
He was indeed.
So yes, so that's me.
So, and Tina, another Tina's just come in, and the other Tina who's just come in and given a thumbs up is another one of the ladies who's running the Ladies Go Live challenge.
Hello, Tina. It's
There
nice to meet another
Tina to Tina.
Yes, yes.
There we go.
Aren't that many of us,
Okay, so who's next in the hot seat?
right? I'm going to slide out of the way.
Anybody else coming? Otherwise, it might be back to Natasha. No. Oh, look, I've got an empty hot seat.
Natasha is a lovely woman. She's just joined our group, and she's from Russia. Yes.
With love.
Spasiba. Karasho, I'm showing off now.
Right, okay.
And Natasha, this is your second visit to our group.
Yes.
Do you like it? Tell them why you like it. Why it's fantastic. Why it's superb.
Fantastic, super, lots of humor, very, very nice.
Jolly good. Okay. Donna, come on. I'm sure you've got some more to tell us. But just while Donna's sitting down, it was very important for Tina to give her her B&B out because it's actually English Tourism Week. So we have to give a big plug for the Isle of Wight. So thank you. Right. She's telling me, and a global group, absolutely. So anybody got the light? Can we have the light back? Sorry. So what's she got now? Look, what's she doing now? Karen's saying, hi, Donna.
Hi, Karen. Can you guess what bottle this is, Karen? Can you guess what used to be in this bottle? Well, actually, it was Newman's Own. I love Paul Newman's Own. And what I'm doing at the moment, and I'm doing this project where it's called Poems in a Bottle. So I write poetry, and I love the Dead Sea Scrolls, and I love everything to do with antiquity and 2,000, 3,000 years ago. And what happened was I got really concerned about the destruction that was happening through ISIS and the destruction in Iraq and Turkey, etc., Syria. And I wanted somewhere to try and capture the positive of that. Not that there's a positive in the destruction, but somehow to bring it to light, to raise it. And so I write my poems on original paper and seal them into this bottle, and then I give them to my friends. And I think there's about 50 to 60 that are being given out. I know Tina's got one, I think everybody here's got one, and the idea is that you bury it, so it's like treasure, antiquity, in the hope that it might get found in 50 to 100 years' time. And I've done it with the children as well, and they get so excited at the idea of burying, because then what happens is they want to do one for themselves. So they draw and whatever, and we get bottles, and they put them in their bottles, and it's a lovely idea. I just think the excitement of finding something like this that's original in however many years can be done all across the country. It's like a time capsule in a way. So yeah, I'm excited about this.
Ian's saying, where are we? We are in the Ryde Esplanade Hotel. We've taken over.
Not like us at all, is it?
And Lottie had written something and it's gone off the top of the screen. Oh, she said, what was in the bottle?
It's one of my original poems.
No, but I think what was in the bottle?
What was in it? It was Newman's Own dressing.
Oh, right, okay. There you go. And she's saying, what a wonderful idea, reacting positively to the negative destruction.
Yes,
Buried treasure, antiques, and
And actually, I brought a present in for Tina. Tina, where's your present? Because we'll show them.
Oh, yes, come round with your present.
And this, again, is a similar thing. It's about the fact that I love hieroglyphics and all the different styles of writing, going way back into papyrus and on clay, on stone, the Ten Commandments, for example. And so what we're doing here, what I'm doing is I've created my own
can we see
language, topography, And the idea is that, again, this is all natural material, this is slate. And so the idea is that when people come to Tina's house and they say, what does it say? You actually say to them, well, what would you like it to say?
All right.
Because in real terms, I'll be honest, it doesn't say anything. It's symbols and markings, as you know, the history of writing with symbols and markings. And they become real conversation pieces.
Excellent.
So again, lots of ideas about how we can bring the past into the present, but make the present look old as well.
And it was a present.
And it was a present, Tina.
When you think about it, people are actually using emojis now. They've gone back to a visual form of language, haven't they?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's not on.
So so there we go. That's my present.
Are you going to mount it? Put it on some sort of a
I
box?
have to get my carpentry kit out. So find a suitable piece of wood. I should go beach combing.
And I gave some to some children the other day. I did two for two little kids of my friends, and apparently the little girl spent at least half an hour trying to find the smiley face in one of them. Obviously, there wasn't a smiley face.
No.
But now they're writing what they think their slate says. So it's really good in terms of stimulating children to learn and to write and to use their imagination.
And Lottie's asking, is that local slate?
Yes. Yeah, I stole it off a roof.
It's probably Welsh slate, actually.
Probably Welsh slate.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've actually wandered lost through a slate mine in the dark, which is not to be recommended. But I belong to the Venture Scouts many moons ago, and we walked, we went hiking in the Brecon Beacons and got lost around the left the slate mines, which, when you think that some of the cabins are about 300 feet deep, was a bit iffy. But, yes.
Wow.
But yeah, they would have come from Wales, I would have thought, most of that slate.
Wow. There's all those things out there when we talk about recycling, etc. There's so many different things that we we'd look at that and we think that's a roof tile, a slate. But actually, when you think outside of the box, you can think of it as being so different. Same with the bottles. That's a bottle. But actually, what it's allowing us to do is to be artistic and creative. And you were saying earlier, Lynn, about plastic and potholes.
Yes, oh yeah.
I don't know why she's laughing, but there we go.
I'm going to turn it on me. Yes, and a lot of us who put our get our faces out here and rise above the our heads above the parapet do get trolled from time to time. And I the other day I live streamed a pothole in the road, because we've got rather a lot of potholes, haven't we, Donna? And I live streamed this pothole, and somebody didn't like me live streaming it. I wasn't rude. I was asking questions about why the road people had filled one pothole and then gone away and left all the rest. Anyway, somebody decided that he didn't want me talking about potholes on live stream and told me I had to take it down. And I said, no, I don't. It's my personal page, and I wasn't rude and whatever. So it's gone on. It's become now a battle of wits, hasn't it? Online, all sorts of things. So, do you love my tiara? Yes, Tina, I actually have a weird and wacky crown. They call me the Connection Queen because I connect people in the network group. But I couldn't find it tonight when I saw what the theme was. I couldn't find it, so I will appear in my lovely plastic crown with bling on it another day. But I watched your lovely live this afternoon, or just tea time, while I was waiting for Tina to come and give me a lift. I was watching you live. On Ladies Go Live, and they've got a topic on trolls later this week. That must be just for me. Perhaps I'll invite my troll on, because I know him.
Well, I had one on the Inspiring Women's group, didn't I?
Yeah, hang on, wait a minute, let's turn it round. There we go, yes.
When we set up the Inspiring Women's group on the island, it was very obvious that it was mainly for women, to identify women on the island that contributed very positively, whether it was a grandma or an auntie or a school crossing warden, etc., etc. And men were invited to nominate women, and as a result of that, 2 men actually nominated local women. But there was one guy on there that obviously I realised was a keyboard warrior. Is that the term?
It is, yes.
A troll.
Yeah, a keyboard
And the
warrior.
reason that I realised that, because he wouldn't show his face. So he wore a gas mask, believe it or not. And I was trying to have this intellectual conversation with him, a debate, a discussion. And it took me a couple of hours to realise, actually, that's not what he wanted. He wanted an argument. And it could have been about anything, but he wanted an argument. And it was about this group being sexist. And it was only for women, etc., etc. And so I got thinking about, okay, how can I deal with this? And I realised, actually, I went away and I Googled men's groups in the UK, because there are lots of men's groups out there, and we've got them on the island, the Shed group, etc. And most of them obviously were in major cities, particularly London. So I was able to come back to this guy and say, it's really interesting because I've found these groups for men only. And what they're doing is that they're looking at what it is to be a man in 2017. And they're looking at relationships, sexual health, thank goodness, and what maleness is. So I said to this young man, there is now absolutely no reason why you couldn't set up a man's group on the Isle of Wight, and I'm sure you will get a lot of members. And you know what? I never heard from him from that day forward. He just wanted an argument.
Of course, yes.
And it's horrendous, isn't it? It's disgusting what happens.
Yes. But you like me, have got answers for them. I didn't always have answers, but that's it. Yeah.
I was having a conversation in Facebook.
Sorry. Whoops. Can we? That's it. Thank you.
I was having a conversation in Facebook about International Women's Day, and this particular group is a very nice group. In fact, we're actually campaigning to protect people's rights to use homeopathic and complementary therapies on their pets, which the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons is trying to prevent. Whatever you feel about homeopathy, it should be a personal choice. Anyway, that's a campaign I'm following. And one of the people on there, who's a wonderful homeopathic vet, he said, when is Men's Day? Well, apparently there is an International Men's Day. It's in November. But I said that it was the other 364 days for the last 2,000 years. And I bet that went down well. No, they actually kind of conceded that point. But in actual fact, men do have, obviously, the greater advantage a lot of the time. So, but it's very interesting that the men do feel quite threatened when women do actually stand up for themselves and things.
I was on the computer the other day, and it came up that actually it had been worked out that it would take 200 years for women to get equality in relation to pay.
Right.
So I mean, there's still a long way to go. And people say to me, "Do you not think it's done now? You've done enough. We don't need to do any more." Especially what's happening around Weinstein and sexual assaults. And I actually turned around and said, "Well, until the day comes when there's no more sexual abuse, no more rapes, no more domestic violence, and that there is equal pay, then we can say that we've done." And female genital mutilation is obviously another one. But until that happens, is that we're still going to carry on working towards that. So there we go, Tina.
And we've had a lot of lovely comments coming in from Lottie and Tina and other people, more people coming in. I haven't been able to read all the comments because they're going a bit fast, folks, but I will address them. We will have a look back because we can see all the comments, so we'll address those. So 247 years until 247 years until equal pay in Ireland, Networks Ireland.
Wow.
There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
So there we are. So. Have we run out of things to say?
Well,
no,
we have
never.
to say that
we never.
You are definitely the queenie of this group.
Yeah.
You are our queenie.
I do, and tell them about what you do make fun of me, don't you?
We
No,
do.
I don't mind. Why?
But we do it through love and affection.
Yes, because
this group, actually, we don't allow anybody in this group, or we actually ban them if they're nasty, or I don't like using the word, but bitchy, or undermine, or this group is all about support. And somebody said to me earlier on, Natasha said that's very unusual.
Yes, and
we're very clear about that.
It is, but I'm going to tell them about my Lilac Lil.
Lilac Lil.
That's why you have fun with me.
Yes,
don't you?
it's famous across the island because Lynn's mobility sometimes is not the best, and so she's got this shopping trolley. Now, normally people don't want to have a shopping trolley, but Lynn has made hers into an icon of the island because it's purple. So she's called Lilac Lil. And when we had the fashion show, Lynn was saying to me, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do the walk up and down on the catwalk. And I said, well, use Lilac Lil, you know. Why don't you decorate Lilac Lil as a model? So this beautiful shopping trolley became a model, and she got the most long eyelashes, and you know, she was decorated with glitter and diamonds and Swarovski and you name it. And she actually stole the show. That's all I have to say.
Thanks, Donna. So there we are, folks. Oh, look, my crown's slipping. Dear, oh dear, must get one that fits. So there we are, folks. That's part of the group. There's other people behind that are not so keen to come on camera, but that doesn't matter. We don't force anybody, do we? But we do have a lot of fun, as you can see. And I'm delighted that we were able to join in the Ladies Go Live. I know it's day 11. Sorry, Donna wants... Again? Here we go.
I just remembered something. What we're doing next, this is what we're going to do next, is that not so long ago there was the Paris fashion show in Paris. And then there was a reaction to that, because obviously these middle, you know, a lot of these models are anorexic and they've had certain parts of the jaw taken out so it sinks in and all that sort of stuff. And so this group of women, it was a bit like a pop-up event in Times Square in New York. And so they decided that they were going to use normal, ordinary sized bodies of a variety of shapes and sizes. And they decided to dress all in red. So it was like red bras, red underwear, wherever. Red and black, I think it was. And it got an amazing reaction. So I've put that we're going to do the same in Newport at the time when there's the rush traffic. In the centre of Newport, and we're going to actually do it and maybe wear red, maybe wear black, and we're going to do it because obviously it's about our ages as well. All the ones that did it in Paris were very young and New York were very young, but we're allowed to wear fake fur. So you've heard those comments about, you know, fake fur and no knickers. We're going to do fake fur and red knickers. But there's only me and Jean Bartram that are prepared to do it. So if any of you out there would like to volunteer, we will be very grateful.
Somebody's got to live stream.
But obviously not until it gets warmer.
Yes, and it's a rather chilly night here on the Isle of Wight. We've had snow today, but, you know. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. I think we're going to go and join the rest of the group now. There's been a ton of love coming in, a ton of smiley faces, a ton of thumbs up. And Juliet's saying she wishes she was over 50. She's still got another 7.5 years. Hope it continues. Maybe she could come
do
in.
One herself.
Well, there we are, Juliet. You can start a group up for 40 plus, because I can come to that, because I'm 40 plus, 50 plus, and 60 plus.
Well, my chest used to be 40 plus, until I had them reduced.
So, on that note, I think we're going to come here. That's it.
Let me give you a nanan kiss. This is what my nanan used to do. Come here. Oh, yeah. On the side of the cheek.
Yes, I think my nan did that too. So thanks everybody for coming in. It's been a pleasure having you here. Hope you've enjoyed a little bit of our wackiness from the Isle of Wight. Don't forget, those of you over that side, we want you over this side. We'll have a network group if you come and visit us, won't we?
We definitely
will.
Enjoy.
You can come and join our group.
Our style.
Our style, absolutely. Okay, so thank you for the hints and tips about the light and that, and we will see you all again very soon. Thank you.
Hello.
Bye.
Hello.